There was games where it was tight and we still managed to sneak through. But
all people.
a defeat like this, terrible.
Yo, DT, we're on the same team today. We're on the same team.
No, we're never on the same team.
DT, I need to ask you a question here, bro. Is that the worst Premier League defeat you have ever seen? I mean, in terms of best team in the league versus relegation team from the season before, shipping 7 goals. Have you ever seen anything as bad as that?
No, because Liverpool are the first defending champions to ever concede 7 goals in the following season. So no, I've never seen it before.
What went wrong for them today, bro?
Everything. They've got an absolute clowning goal. I saw that moment where he ran out of goal when the cross got coming. It was like, you know, when you play goalkeeper on FIFA and you just start running and you just on a madness. Liverpool were a shambles. Arsenal broke them on Thursday night.
Is that what you're claiming? So you're claiming a moral victory today?
Yep. It's all because of Arsenal. And Manchester United, they're where they are because they've got a PE teacher as manager. Ollie is going to get sacked. You've got more chance of getting further in the league with Goldbridge as manager. Pathetic.
Bro, so I had to mute. Somebody had really bad feedback then on their line, so I had to mute everybody. I wasn't sure who it was. You can unmute yourselves now. Listen, I understand that. Are you not concerned though? Like, DT, I want to ask you this question. So a lot of teams have been shipping goals this year. Not everybody. Everton have been pretty good. Arsenal's defense has been quite stable. Do you think this is something that's going to go round robin and you're going to see many teams lose in this kind of manner to teams they wouldn't normally? Or do you just think this is some early sort of season kind of hoodoo for Liverpool, United and whatnot? Or, you know, are you worried that Arsenal might go through similar patches to what United or Liverpool are suffering with?
The situation with Man United is down to the fact that they paid £80 million for a fridge. You know, you could have gone to B&Q and picked one up for 250 quid. But that's as simple as that. Man United are not going to do anything with that defence. They're talking about Jadon Sancho and everything else. I think they need to be looking a little bit further back. No team wins anything or is able to build anything without a solid backline. I think Liverpool are the prime example, Terry, and taking the joking aside, when Jurgen Klopp first took over, Liverpool were a side that could always score goals. They were always dangerous in attack, but they could not defend for their life. And it used to be a joke about, you know, you score 3, we'll score 4. And then they went and sorted that situation out and they brought in Van Dijk, the emergence of Trent and Robertson, who they brought in from Hull. And then Alisson. And they were able to then build and, you know, do what they did. Manchester United, stop worrying about the attack. Worry about the defence. Harry Maguire is bang average. I actually see a petition online after their game today because fans are actually asking for the Greek authorities to reopen the case against Harry Maguire.
You're muted.
Am I muted?
Yeah, you're muted now. Go on, mate.
Oh, here we go. I think in the first half we were. I think we looked a little bit reserved. Took the lead and then we made the old age mistake of not, you know, seeing out the first 5-10 minutes after scoring the goal because you're always most vulnerable once you've actually scored a goal. And then in the second half, we were a lot better and we came out of our shell. We know that Liverpool were going to have a lot of possession at home. We know that they're going to create chances. And we weathered that and we did what we needed to do. And then we created a massive chance. And if Lacazette scores that, it's 2-2. And the game plans worked perfectly. We needed a bit of luck in the game as well. Mane should have been sent off in the first 3 minutes. No one's going to change my mind on that. It was a straight red card. It's as simple as that. And yeah, it's one of those. But we live and we learn by it. And, you know, we're in a process. And I keep saying to everybody, we're in the first year of our process and what we're trying to do. And we're seeing a lot from our manager and what he expects of us and the way that we're playing. And, you know, if you would have told us before the start of the season, 4 games in, you'd have won 3 of them. I would have took that, to be honest with you. A lot of Arsenal fans would have probably took that. And we would have said, yeah. And, you know, Sheffield United, They ain't had a great start to the season, but we know that they're a tough side and they're going to be resolute and they're going to be difficult to break down. And we were able to break them down and we were able to get over the line. Now, we played Sheffield United at home before Mikel Arteta came last season and we drew the game because we couldn't break them down and we couldn't get over the line. So I like what I'm seeing in that respect. The same thing at West Ham. You look at West Ham's last 2 results. That makes our 2-1 win, against West Ham look really good now when you think about their last 2 results. Because they're not... West Ham, there's no in between. They're either good or they're crap. But yeah, I'm happy with the start that we've got. It's going to be an interesting day tomorrow. That's the most important thing. But also, everyone's got this theory on Liverpool, and I'll go back to it. But do you remember Jurgen Klopp when he won the league at Borussia Dortmund? And then a year later, he got found out and he got him in the relegation zone.
David, don't get excited. David, don't get excited. Don't get excited.
DT, I've been saying it for months. Don't worry about it. I've been saying it for months. Man. I'm just saying. I think it's a bit early. I think, but all I'm saying, I've been saying, and this is why I don't think the Champions League group is as easy as everyone's touting it to be. When teams go at this Liverpool team, they just see they really do struggle. And Atalanta and Ajax, they don't care. Like, we played Ajax last year. They had 9 men. They were still playing the same. Let's try and pass it around them. They will go at this team. This is why I was so annoyed with Chelsea a couple of weeks ago, because we sat back and went, come and attack us. And I was so annoyed because I was like, we can go at this team and we can get goals. Teams should just...
They needed a red card, didn't it?
It's going to be an interesting one because, I've seen Man United. I've seen us beat... DT will know this because his team suffered a bad defeat to us a few years ago, the 8-2. We got slapped by City. We got beat today 6-1, and it takes time to recover. Like, you don't concede 7 goals as a professional footballer and just come back to the next game without it being in the back of your mind. So there's going to be a real mental test for Liverpool now. And